Hello and welcome to GingerMan. It is the summer solstice. You know what that means here in Scotland. It's the longest day of the year, and we're blessed this year with also being the hottest day of the year. It's been up to 27 degrees. Now obviously I've got sensitive ginger skin, so it is now 7:30 at night, a little bit cooler. But I have come out for a summer solstice cookout, and I'm starting my walk right here at the woods, my favourite woods that I recently camped out in. So summer solstice, show me what you got. Peace!
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. GingerMan with a can is here to make your day. GingerMan with a can would like to hear you say today.
Right, let's go. So don't worry, I'm not just staying in the woods for this one, because we want to see something. We want to see something, and I want a location to get to. And I thought to myself, where can I go? And then it sprung in my mind earlier this year from my patrons. I done this cool wee walk to the edge of the bridge. It was still winter, it was cold, but it was a nice walk. But today it's going to be magnificent. We're about to escape the woods from the rear entrance. And there are the three peaks of the Queensferry Crossing. Oh aye, look. If you're doing this way, there's a good high vis vest. Someone's kindly left it, donated it. Now we're about to officially leave the woods, and we're going to come out on this road here, this very quiet road. So on the other side of this hedge there's a train line that used to service the South Dockyard. No longer in use, don't need it. They've got all these roads now. Look at the skies today. This is a glorious, glorious summer solstice. The kind of summer solstice that the Picts, oh, they'd have been out celebrating. They'd have been thinking, this is it, this is our year. The gods, the sun gods have spoken, and they're giving us things. There she is, there lies the old true railway line. That's what we'll be heading along to get to our destination. There is a little slip through in the fence. Perfect size for me to slip through. The last time I came through here though, I battered my knee off this, and it went like, it was one of those batters where it was like hitting my funny bone in my knee, and the shock went through my body and into my stomach. Didn't they tell me they've buried it up? Nah, they've not. We're good. Let's go. Now, it is the weekend, so I'm not guaranteed to have this to myself tonight. And it's, you know, if you're not from Scotland and you're watching this, when the sun comes out in Scotland, it turns people into, some sense, maybe, I'm going to say psychotic alcoholics, where people have got their taps off, they're just, folk want to fight. It's not all like that, listen, it's not all like that, but there is a big heavy presence of that, so you've got to have your wits about you on a weekend, wandering about with a backpack and a GoPro. I always just think, imagine the time lapse of history in my head, and this being a busy working line taking goods to the dockyard. I'm guessing it would take coal and things for boats, but aye, look at this. It's all kind of just here. Imagine in like 200, 300 years time, and you know, we don't manage to survive, but some people survive, and they're looking at our lost civilization and they find that box and they're like, what is this box? It's a monument of the past. Just like what's a monument of the past? Just like people, we see those Stonehenge, there's one, Stonehenge. Well, they're celebrating the railway box. I'm talking absolute shite. You know, I'm looking at this, right, and it's got something you don't often see. Made in UK. This was made in the UK. Back in the day, they used to make things in the UK. Imagine. So, the dockyard, Rosyth, mostly built up between the World Wars, so that gives you an idea of when this would have been built. I'm guessing 1920s, 30s, this railway line. Well, it's overgrown here. There's a tree falling. Is that a tree falling? Or is that just a bush? Looks like a tree. Nope, it's a bush. It's a big bush. When you think about walking along a train track, what comes to your mind is the film Stand By Me. Because every time, without doubt, unless you've not seen the film Stand By Me, then just ignore what I just said. Right, I'm at the point where I'm about to jump off the train track. It's been fun. I love walking along here. It's just, you know, it changes it up a bit. Eventually you get bored of this sort of uneven ground, but you know what? It's fun whilst it lasts, but I'm jumping off this train here. That there, that is the road into North Queensferry. We're going to follow it round through this bit. And look at this. Now it's opening up. And I can see a boat going past. We will watch boats going past. It's a shame there's not a big giant cruise liner in at North Queensferry, because they dock up here sometimes in the summertime. It looks busy. It looks full of action in the Forth. The jobby factories over there, I do it every time, but this is the worst. The worst I've ever smelt it. Is the gassiest smell I have. I do feel like I shouldn't be breathing this in. It's so gassy. It's like making my eyes water. Oh man, I feel like I was losing oxygen there. It's still there. Oh my days, it smells like the worst diarrhea you've ever smelt times the worst diarrhea you've ever smelt. Oh, the less I say the better. I'm about to eat a burger as well. Oh god. Oh, I've got some wine with me to bring in. I thought it would loosen me up a bit. Go through this bit because we're trying to get down to the water. Look, there's the woods I've walked through. There's the big Babcock crane, the Rosyth dockyard. There's the sun. And it is warm. I could be walking about here, nips out, no worries. I wouldn't be feeling any cold. As for the temperature, I don't know what the temperature is. I just gave you a more sort of my way to tell you the temperature. So, I'm almost at my location. There's a wee beach bit down here. Fingers crossed, it's nice, quiet, empty, and I am about to eat some burgers. I'm going to cut through here because I'm hungry. Aye, this is bra. I was thinking about this all day. I was thinking, I have to do something for the summer solstice, and I'm not sure what. hungry boy, and you know when I'm hungry, it's all I'm going to speak about. Look at this. That's funky. Is that a Russian hat? Is that a Russian sailor's hat? I feel like I need to pick this up. Oh, it's Ukrainian. Look at that, it's a Ukrainian sailor's hat lying here. That's funky. Should I be touching it? It's a Ukrainian sailor's hat from the M311. That's funky. I'll leave that there. I'll take a picture of it. But here we are. I'm at my bit. I found a log. I think this is the perfect little location now, just to sit and chill and make a burger. Well, this is a good log. This is a good log, and hopefully, apart from the pile of midges that are here, actually, that's not good. Bugger off. This guy's been through a lot recently, but he keeps surviving. Perfect. Right, I'm hungry, but first of all, I'm going to say a cheers before I forget, and I just get it done. I want to say cheers to my patron legends, who, without, I wouldn't be drinking this Dolly Parton rosé wine. That's right, it's Dolly Parton's own rosé wine. So thanks, guys. Your names are coming down the screen now. I love y'all. You are the best. I think at this point I'll probably cut to some drone footage, but aye, I'll come back and we'll cook some food once we've enjoyed the setting sun. Anyway, if you want to be a patron, link below, please join. It's fun. Peace. Stumble out of bed and I'm pour myself a cup of Dolly Parton's rosy wine. Hey, it's no bad, that'll go down nice with a burger. This is my kitchen. Bit more spray, more spray. Let's just get this on. I am too hungry to think. I need to get the meat out. Time to get your meat out. My favourite time of the day, get my meat out time. There we go. This time I can cook two at once because I brought a bigger frying pan. Cheers to the solstice. Cheers to Dolly. So I got some snacks too. I've got some Smarties, some McCoys for after. I've gone all out, don't worry about me. Look at that. Oh, happy solstice, everyone. Happy bloody solstice. This is so good. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Not even cold, not even a little bit. So that's why I'm going to put my feet in the water. I'm going to walk in, I'm going to wade in the water to celebrate the end of the first part of the year, I guess, as we move into the second part. We're on our way to the winter solstice after tonight. I don't know what I prefer. Both are pretty cool. You know what, I'm just sitting here letting my feet dry the natural way, because of course I didn't bring a towel. That's fine. Just enjoying the moment. It's just so nice to be out and it's cool, and my feet are in the shells and the stones, but they're soft. They're not hard. They're not hurting me. Don't worry. This is lovely. My feet are still wet. So it's about 9:30 in the evening now, and the sun is still up. There it is. It's going to go down, I think, just about 10 o'clock, and then it feels like twilighty till about midnight, maybe after midnight. And then this time of year there's maybe about 2 hours of proper darkness, bedtime darkness, and then it's light again. So that's Scotland in the summer, the height of summer. Oh, is it the height of summer? I guess so. Feels like it. I've got to pick the drone up, eh? Right, my plan now is I'm going to eat this Milky Way, enjoy this Milky Way, and I'm going to scour the beach and see if I can see anything else that's interesting, like that navy hat from the Ukrainian Navy. This is the best thing I found. A very square, almost square piece of sea glass. It'll do. I'll take it. Look at that. I've just been sitting here for the last wee while listening to the waves crash in, watching the sun going down. It is just beautiful. It's just before 10 o'clock at night, and look how light it still is here. Okay, just as the sun sets, you'll notice I'm now wearing this cap because I was curious and I thought, you know what, I'm not afraid to put that on my head. But guess what? The hat has quite a story behind it. The text, a naval vessel, a Ukrainian flag, translated PMK Cherkasy. the ship's hull number. So it's a cap for the Ukrainian naval minesweeper Cherysky M1311. The Cherysky was a project minesweeper, also known by NATO as the Nature class. It was originally built for the Soviet Navy but became part of the Ukrainian Navy after the dissolution of the USSR. Anyway, it gets better. The ship became widely known during the annexation of the Crimea by Russia in 2014. It was one of the last Ukrainian naval ships resisting Russian forces in Crimea. Moored, oh man, there's a whole story behind this hat. The whole story was so powerful, there was a film named after it titled Cherkasy in 2019. How did the hat end up here? Well, who knows? Summary, you found more than a cap, you found a symbol of Ukrainian naval resilience. Check the back of it and it says, deepens the story, it's not just a souvenir or general issue Navy cap, it appears to belong to a specific crew member of the Ukrainian minesweeper. Oh my days! Senior, he's a senior. What I have on my head right now, I probably should take it off and keep it, because this is a souvenir that I've just found. How have I found this? How? How did this come into my possession today? I have no idea. But here we are, and I was filming it. Look at it. It is a legit. I was going to leave this here. I thought, I can't pick it up. Now I'm picking this up. This is mine now. It smells like it's been in the sea for ages. I can't believe this. So I'm definitely going to take this home. I've put my hoodie on because of the beasties. But I'm going to take this home and then I guess I've got to find out where it's got to go. I might have to go into a museum, or it'll probably have to go to some Ukrainian people or something. Look at it. This is rank. He was a specialist, engine specialist. This is unreal. How did it get here? How did it wash up here? That's the question. Right by to my summer solstice kitchen bench. Oh. Sorry, I got so distracted reading about the baseball cap that I found, and then I was like asking ChatGPT all the possibilities of how it got here, and it's like, oh, there's many possibilities. And what makes it even more interesting is you find it in Rosyth, you know, a place famed for its naval dockyard. So, you know, it's like, wow, cool. There's a red deer just chilling in the field. It's a little bit chillier now. But yeah, what I find, I felt like I was in my own little world in there for the last 2 hours. I think it's like 10:30 now, so had a bit too much of the Dolly Parton wine. I'm a bit excited about the Ukrainian baseball cap. I was just thinking, watching that boat just silently go past there, there's a whole other world at sea. A whole entire other world to be explored by the sea. I'm glad I can swim, but you know, the thought of the sea is terrifying. The depths of it, the unknown. Oh, sends shivers, like gives you the willies. I'm not looking forward to going past that jobby factory. I hope the smell is chilled out. You know, jokes aside, I did, you know, finding that hat, it feels really symbolic in a sense, because this last week, I've never seen in my life a week so much filled with the words World War III in my entire days. And I think people maybe grew up in the Cold War era, they'll know that they've probably seen it a lot more then, but in my lifetime, it's just, it feels like it's on the brink or edge of some sort of disaster happening all the time. And I don't know, it's hard to stay positive, but there is plenty of light still out there, and it's just reminding people that the light is still strong and there is still more good than bad. I think we all just need to remind ourselves that. Anyway, that's my philosophical moment. I'm excited to get back on the train track. You know exactly where I am. Oh my god. I need a swig of some Dolly Parton. And we're back on the train track. The fast track home. And I'm speed walking, not because I'm afraid of the dark, but because I'm excited to get home and get a shower and get the midges off me. And also I got to walk my dog. Here we go. Whoosh. And don't bang your knee. Watch your knees. Whoosh. I'm safe. I tell you what, I didn't know deers bark. Like, that deer just started barking as it was running. I didn't want to hurt it, I just was looking at it. I'm doing all the learning tonight. I can hear all the deer barking. I'm not sure if it came on the camera, but apparently they bark, especially around about this time. It's all happening. The summer solstice brings out the magic. Something spooky's happening tonight. It feels in the air. The deer are barking. I've got a Ukrainian navy hat in my bag. What next? I'm going into the woods. The high vis is there still. It's actually more useful now than it was earlier. You see the Scythe Castle peeking out. Right, I've made it back to pretty much where I started. I've come to this clearing in the woods because everywhere else is pretty much too dark to film. But that was a great night. I think the highlight, you know what the highlight is? Well, the burgers were the highlight and the Dolly Parton wine, but other than that was finding the hat. I'll keep you posted, I'll find out what I can, but it seems fascinating, and hopefully I can reunite it with its owner and we'll follow the story. But anyway, thanks Summer Solstice, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you next year. Peace.
Well, it was a lovely to see you. It's the end of the show. Bring on tomorrow. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Say goodnight to the GingerMan. One last ice cream for the bearded man.